Party time. Party time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kelvin's Coin TV. My name is Ross. Today, we're going to be playing The Shore, a modern indie game. Came out in 2020. Independent developer, Ares Dragonis. Normally, we play retro RPGs and strategy games. But every other Saturday, I like to switch it up and do a modern indie game. And now we're doing The Shore. I'm going to jump into the game right now. If you were here earlier tonight and were witness to um, my stupidity, I'm sorry, but welcome back. Uh, yeah, I spent all day today and yesterday editing video that was recorded on Thursday during Thursday night's Heroes of Might and Magic 2 stream. Realized that I wasn't um, recording my audio to separate tracks for easier editing purposes, so I set that up for tonight and forgot to send my mic's input to Twitch. So I played this game for about 20 minutes in complete silence. Live and learn. But Jeff D is in the chat. Thank you so much for pointing that out to me before I got too far into the game. So we are gonna play The Shore. It is a Cthulhu-inspired, Lovecraftian-inspired game. I understand how problematic Lovecraft was as a human being. I'm going to address that. I do intend to turn this into a VOD on YouTube, so I'm going to do another quick intro once we're ready to go. I have never played this game before. I saw some of it, but not all of it, and I don't really know what to expect. Hopefully, it's not bad. It looks beautiful, and the subject material is right up my alley. But I have heard that the controls are a little bit clunky, and if there's one thing I cannot stand, it's being incredibly frightened by a game while losing because of bad controls. So normally we play retro RPGs and strategy games, like I said, on this channel. I do like to switch it up with indie games every now and then. Last month we streamed What Remains of Edith Finch, and that game was brilliant. It was beautiful. I loved every minute of it. That will be on YouTube at some point this coming week, as well as this, and the Heroes of Might and Magic 2 stuff we did on Thursday. Um, but then I played that same developer's earlier release, The Unfinished Swan, and I didn't like it. I got to the Nightmare Woods part, and I just got frustrated. And if you were there live for that stream, I just said it. I was like, this game is frustrating me, and I'm not having fun, so I'm going to stop playing. I'm not going to force myself to finish a game I don't like. If we don't like a game, we'll close it. We'll play something else. That's really it. So if you came here to see this whole game being played, there is a chance that I won't finish it. Or at least there is a chance I won't finish it all in one sitting tonight. But all right, I'm just going to do a quick YouTube intro. I'm just going to jump into the game. Oh, I have my Lixian mug. I don't know if you can see this. Lixian will protect me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Kelvin's Coin TV. My name is Ross, and today we're going to be playing The Shore, 2020 release from the indie developer Ares Dragonis. It is based on Lovecraftian's Cthulhu mythos. I do understand that Lovecraft was a problematic person by modern standards, even by his own standards. We'll be addressing that in this game um, while we play and as we play. It's my first time playing this game. I've only seen a little bit of it. Earlier tonight, I had some technical issues while I was playing it, so I saw the first 20 minutes just now. I'm going to replay that for you now that the technical issues have been solved. Let's jump in, play The Shore.
Ellie, my dear Ellie, I have to find her.
Okay, game volume's a little low. Let me turn that back up for you. Hopefully the game volume doesn't get too loud. But we're finding someone named Ellie. They could have picked a better name. There's already a game where you try to find someone named Ellie.
I've been arguing with John about how many actual days have passed since we ended up here. It seems that all of our hopes are drifting away, like these bottles should do. They always return to the island as if something is leading them back here. If you are reading this, we need your help.
How is the game volume for you? The voice actor for this is definitely whispering. Or murmuring, I should say. Murmuring is the right word. Let me know if I need to turn it up a little more, because I can and will. This looks great. I love how the clouds look like they're almost watercolored. There's like a low mist off the water. And the water looks pretty good too. These indie developers with limited access to certain engines really do a fine job with games like this. So we have like a jungle in the center of the island. This is probably our boat that capsized.
A shred of hope. Oh, what a man needs to keep moving before he loses his sanity and his will. Walking along the shore reminded me of the walks I used to have with my wife.
So presumably that is us on the left and Ellie, our daughter or granddaughter, on the right. What does this say on the back? Can't zoom in, I don't think. When I will walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil. Walk through my eyes open. Yeah, okay. There's a prayer inscribed on the back of it. I mean, look, I think it looks like we're wearing the same clothes as we were in that locket. And in Cthulhu's and Lovecraft's stories and stuff like that, the main characters are either older professionals, professors, doctors, that sort of thing, who are investigating phenomena surrounding events of the mythos. And in the tabletop role-playing game, Cthulhu, the characters you play are far older than they would be for other tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons, Mage, Shadowrun, where the characters you're playing are more or less in the prime of their lives. You're playing heroes or gunslingers in those games. And in Call of Cthulhu, the tabletop role-playing game, you're playing anybody. You're just playing humans who are coming in contact with Eldritch horrors in the cosmos. And in Lovecraft's work, there was an underlying theme of mankind's tenuous grip on their own sanity. So a lot of the characters in his books were either already insane and trying to cope with it with drug use or some other self-destructive behavior, or they do come in contact over the course of the story with people who have come in contact with the great old ones, who are a pantheon of deities who rule the universe and once ruled the earth, who are now sleeping. And there are cults all over the world. These people have come in contact with trying to wake the old gods. And those cults are full of people who've already lost their sanity. Even gazing upon, if you were to gaze upon Cthulhu himself, you would go instantly insane. Because your mind is unable to comprehend what it is perceiving. And all of these deities, all these gods, share that quality. Let's see if there's anything on the boat. Look at us. What are we, a goat? Look at this vertical surface we're walking on. Ah, ram you. There's no jump in this game. Anything in here? Anything in here? Anything in here? I'm not gonna go too crazy with exploring the things so thoroughly. I'm not. I love secrets, and I hate the fact that I might leave some behind. But I'm not a fiend about it. Like someone I know, my older brother Eric. He once spent an entire day playing the original Legend of Zelda for NES. And he took the candle and he burned every tree you can reach and pushed every rock from every angle in the entire first world, the first adventure, um, in order to find every secret. And he still has them all memorized to this day. This was 1993 or 1994 or something like that, before the internet had game walkthroughs and stuff, and before we even owned a computer in our house. All right, found another bottle.
We armed ourselves and walked along the shore. To our surprise, we came across other ships that had wrecked without any trace of survivors. It was like a graveyard for ships. Our compass goes mad any time we try to set a course off the island. Our captain says it's because of the volcanic dust. We think he's gone mad. Sounds like the captain was right.
Because the island is volcanic? Or the rock is volcanic? Is that why the captain's right? Inventory. Didn't even know this game had an inventory. Okay. Just gonna hug the shoreline here for a little bit longer. Yargiro. That is a docile seagull.
They speak of a fisherman who was lost in a stranded sea. He never came back. Now I know where he lies. What misfortunes could have drove him here?
I just stepped on him. Hey, there's no jump. Look at this seagull. Hey, buddy. He's not flying away or anything. He is fearless. Later, dude. Oh, look, some candles to light our way. There's a way up there. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Oh. Look at the writing on the wall. Tululia Batan. If you follow this channel, you got a notification when I went live with those exact words in there. The entire inscription. And I can't pronounce it, but it's the speech of the Great Old Ones. And it loosely translates to, I think I'm going to get this wrong, in his house that really dead Cthulhu lies dreaming, or waits dreaming. Cthulhu lives in the bottom of the ocean somewhere, sleeping. And the cultists are trying to resurrect him so the world can end. I don't know exactly what their end game is, but they've lost their sanity, so there's really no logic to it.
I have offered my right arm and spoke the correct words in his absence. Only pain accompanies me towards my demise. I was forced to leave the lighthouse. There's something wrong in all of us. Only the slumbering God can save us now.
Only
what
the
is he talking about?
I just explained it. All right. There are many gods in the Lovecraftian pantheon. I hope this game only focuses on one and not many, because you can build an entire game around just. But we'll see. Could be Cthulhu. Could be Nyarlathotep. And I'll know the difference between them, and I'll point it out as we move along. Do I need to run? Do I need to run? Why are you telling me to run? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that we can run, but we can't jump. What's all this then? Whoa, hey. Oh, no. It's a kind of like a Cthulhu head with goat horns. I hate that. Can I take that thing with me? Guess not. Sweet. I'm never going to touch that again. Something else up here. A monolith in the distance. Giant obelisk. See that? Right in the middle. What the hell is that? Okay. Now that I found this other thing, can I gotta run. Can I take this and keep it? I guess not. Alright. Let's just go towards the lighthouse. I don't like that. I don't know what these things do. If they do anything.
As we sinked our feet in the sand for the last time, she asked me to tell her one of my stories about the wild sea. I could hear each of her breaths being shorter and shorter. And by the time I finished my story, pneumonia took her life.
That is so depressing. You're bringing me way down, dude. Hey. That's not the mouth of any sea creature I know. In real life. But the Cthulhu fan in me thinks that that's a servant of Dagon. Perhaps? There's a lot of tentacles like stuff here, so Cthulhu's got to be involved somehow. Before we enter the lighthouse, I do want to address something about Lovecraft himself. So Lovecraft was a problematic individual. He's a very bigoted, racist person. And it came through in his work. I can't even say something like, the man himself is bad, but his work is timeless. It's not timeless. He had no problem being degrading to non-whites and non-males, even in his work and in his writing. And it's very much not cool. And I didn't want to play a Lovecraftian game, a Lovecraft-inspired game, without acknowledging that and addressing it. His mythos is very interesting, but his own personality and demeanor were not cool. And he himself, struggled with mental illness and depression, and I don't believe he lived a very long life as a result. He's a very troubled individual. And I just wanted to say that, and I didn't want to make this stream any more political than it already is now. And I just wanted to say something to that effect. Just so that you all know that I'm not ignorant of those facts. That's it. Let's play a game. Oh, what's this? Anybody in the lighthouse? Me and Ellie. What the hell is that photo doing here? Hello? Ah. Oh, shit. Going with an ominous phrase carved on one of the sides. In the cosmos, there are things we know and things unknown, and in between there are windows. I hate that. The void is coming for us all. It needs 3 idols, but what for? Don't know what that means. Batagan Cthulhu. They speak of a figure that is roaming the shores. So we're dealing with Dagon. We all saw the same dream. Who is that man? That's me and Ellie, it looks like. Bad luck killed a seagull? In the center bottom, I don't know what that is, that circle. But behind that looks like Nyarlathotep. What was that noise? I don't like that. And that's Cthulhu on the right. That's probably a huge pillar in the sea, yeah. Lighthouse is a cursed place. Cool. We're here now. Worship where? 2 idols are missing from the statues? Question mark. That's Cthulhu. Alright, we gon' die. We gon' die. There's a painting of this lighthouse in the lighthouse? What the hell is this? Horns of the sculpture are unknown to me. There's nothing written on it. Hey, look. Looks familiar. I've seen something similar from where I come from. What? Where you come from? Hey. Take the scissors, man. Very modern looking backpack. I don't know what compelled me to say that, but he said it. Key. Anything written on it? Okay, we gotta take that. Abnormal body shape. No symmetrical shape that could define a logical form. Asymmetrical melds all over its body. Borrowing and injured and seemingly forgotten, it's been 27 days since we are here and came across something that our minds still cannot comprehend. How could such a thing exist? How does God justify this act? How can he allow such monsters to roam upon his creation? My mind is terrorized a million times as I try to visualize this beast. Hand is shaking as I draw each line. It is a plague of the mind. Decided to give it a name. A monster with 1,000 mouths. It may seem strange, but I heard a voice, more like a whisper in my ears that shivers down my spine. This artifact we found, the statue, it looks ancient. Captain says we should take it back with us and that it could make us rich. David, on the other hand, believes that a foul stench of evil dwells within it. What utter rubbish. From the moment we wrecked here, he hasn't stopped talking about bad luck and otherworldly omens. Heard him talking to himself about throwing it back to the sea. I'm almost certain he's mad. He's obsessed with these disgusting leeches he found. Can't stop talking about how these worms have at least 9 stomachs, and more than 30 brains, and at least 18 testicles. He says that quality matters rather than quantity. Couldn't stop making jokes about it last night. After some time, he took it personally, thinking we were mocking him. Moved to the 3rd floor of the lighthouse to continue his little experiments. There's a lot of testicles. No eyelids, a short blue tongue, shark eyes. Body structure seems very strong. Tried to speak to them, but in return they hissed and growled. Made all kinds of weird noises, no trace of language. You've never seen such creatures before. Something is wrong here, like the gods have forsaken this place and its creations. Under the fish-like people are no humans at all. They are hostile. They seem to be very aggressive. There's no trace of civilized behavior on them. Yet they seem to understand our movements as they have seen humans before. Fish-like deformities on them are present. They have tried several times to ambush us. The only solution for us is to stay near the lighthouse. I'll study more. These abominations of the deep. Got kind of hard to read at the end of the frayed edges of it. Whoa, okay. No, don't like it. Okay, we'll just keep that then. Oh shit, what is this? This is something, how do I turn it this way? Oh, something on the bottom of this? Damn it. Oh, we're keeping that, I guess. Cool. These things, by the way, let me just see if there's anything else in here. Book is open, can't read it. There's something about these things I should point out. If you read A Call of Cthulhu, figurines like this are a huge part of it. Huge part of the story. The story of The Call of Cthulhu is about an investigator, somebody who pulls out a thread and then pulls out another thread and another thread. And he ends up finding accounts written by people or the actual people themselves who encountered Cthulhu cultists or were on like a fishing expedition or on some sort of sea voyage where they discovered Rilia and only one person survived and went insane and then later died. And then the guy like meets his widow and things like that and goes through his things. But they all talk about these weird figurines that they found, one of them of Cthulhu himself, sitting in a throne or something like that. And all these bas reliefs carved into walls and Cthulhu cultist hideouts and things like that. So I am not surprised if these things have no actual function, just sort of like paying homage to that story and stories Lovecraft wrote like it. There's one more level above us. Firewood. Anything on the floor here? Alright, I'm about to look through this telescope. I am afraid of what I'm going to see. Oh, hey, buddy. There's one of those blue guys on the boat. Can't move the telescope. Okay. We'll go there next. God, I'm such a little baby when it comes to scary games. I already don't want to play this anymore. Oh, hey, it's another coin. Strange, this coin is warm? Is it because it's on a space heater? I'm going to say it's because it's lying on top of the space. Take the wrench and the scissors. Why is that? Okay. Those are worms or leeches or something? Alright. I don't know why the water's moving, but presumably it's because there are more worms or leeches inside there. Alright, what do we got? We got a lighthouse. We have a creepy-ass rocking chair. It looks old and reminds me of the cult my father was a member of. Okay, bud. Are we a cultist? We're a cultist. Fantastic. Did we come here on purpose?
Those uneducated fools. They won't let me write for them. They're all fishermen with dirty, scuffed clothes and smell horrible. Their beards reek of alcohol and spit comes out when they talk. I'd rather stay another 4 hours at this point and take care of the problematic mechanisms of this handcrafted construct. Do not regret this journey. It's certainly made life more interesting since then. Not to mention the view from up here. All of the hatred, misery, and sadness of mankind fade away into the line where the sea and the sky collide. He is not wrong there. It's a hell of a view.
Okay, so we activated the lighthouse for some reason. Now I'm thinking several things. Something down there as well. Looks like there are multiple obelisks or monoliths. I'm thinking several things, and I don't know if I want to speculate this early on in the game, but a couple of things come to mind. The first is that all of or most of these notes weren't written by other sailors, were written by our friend here, whatever her name is. And that he has amnesia or something. Doesn't remember exploring the island in the past and writing these notes or spreading them. We did find a photo of ourselves and our daughter, Ellie, just outside the lighthouse. Unless Ellie is still alive and walking around here, dropping clues and stuff. Which is the simple thing, the straightforward thing to think. The third thing I'm thinking actually is we're a cultist, and we brought Ellie here to sacrifice her or indoctrinate her somehow into the cult. I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna touch it, chat. That was a piece missing. No, thanks. Alright, so here's something else too. Look at that painting, sometimes drives you insane.
I swear I saw something towards the horizon, behind the mist. It wasn't a whale or a great white shark. Its many legs stretched 100 feet, submerging its body into the sea. It crawled as if it was infected by 1,000 parasites. From its tentacle mouth, it spit out black, disgusting, and disfigured blob-like figures. The moment they fell into the sea, they swam away faster than a dolphin. As the mist kept rising, I could barely see the creature. That wasn't a good sign. I should start placing those talismans I found at the bottom of the lighthouse around the pathways we made.
Holy shit! Is it coming this way? No. Looks like that's it. Doesn't seem to be just an ordinary statue. Every part of it is very detailed. My guess is the artist behind this painting was startled by it. Jesus. Alright, I don't know. That's a dead shark down there. I don't know what the hell that thing was out in the ocean. As far as I know, it's not any... Charybdis from the Odyssey. I mean, Lovecraft was probably inspired by things like Scylla and Charybdis. Whoa! Dagger looks way too old, but it looks like someone has already wiped clean every part of it. Shapes and sculptures are quite eerie. Can we take that? I guess not. I'd rather have the scissors, honestly. We're going to make our way downtown. Alright, we have a key now, which means we can go down here. Success. Let's go. Oh, is there a crouch? See, the crouch, okay. Oh, hey, bud. That's a weird lighting effect.
How did they manage to let him die in here? What made them forsake their civiled ways?
I had to hide. I had to. I ran. I climbed the rocks and tried to hide. That's when I fell into a pit full of dead bodies. Flesh looked rotten but petrified, as if their souls sucked dry out of them. Horrors in their faces touched the very void of my soul. Expressions as something horrific happened to them. That's when the rest of the crew caught me. They stripped me naked, and they locked me down here. They accused me that I was the one that brought the bad luck unto them by placing those talismans for them and blocking the pathways. All I wanted was to keep them safe despite their uncivilized behaviors. Okay. Something else here. Very strange figurine. Okay. Chess piece. We keep that. Okay. Anything in here? Put someone in a freaking cage. Handprint? What's up with these handprints? There's nothing here. Can't get through there. Okay. This is very strange. You got a problem, buddy? Okay, I'm not going to sweat that. Let's go play chess. Can't run in the... Jesus fucking Christ. I almost shit my pants. I thought that shirt hanging there was a dude I hadn't seen before. Oh, whoever designed that. Because I was going up the stairs sideways. First time. Trying not to let anything like jump. I was trying to do it like this way. Not to let anything surprise me. I wasn't paying attention, but that time I went straight up, and I swear to God someone was looking at me. Oh, I hate this game. Alright, let's complete the chess piece and then die. That wasn't the piece I wanted to move. Alright, so I guess we're not actually playing chess, we are just watching. By the chess moves, not by anything else. That's it, right? Yeah, that was it. Did we get anything for that? Maybe some achievement or something, I don't know. Alright, that was a waste of time. Let's continue. Oh, we took this. And we took this. Okay. Alright, there are other ways to go on the island that we have not done yet. That bird is still glitching out. For instance, that's a way and that's a way. Let's see what's down here. Probably going to take a break in just a few moments. Hey, it's another one of these things. Cannot interact with it. And almost just straight up walk past it. Okay. Let's try putting the tentacle eye thing. Actually, you know what? You know what? At the beginning of the island, there's that weird area. Not that way. Beyond the glitched sea. This way. That thing. Straight ahead. Let's go check it out. Oh, man. It's starting to get scared. I don't like the high walls on each side. I don't like the music changing. Holy shit! Oh my god, no! No! You know what? Come fight me. Come fight me. I ain't afraid of you. Oh. Rude bats.
Your fault, Dad. Mom is now dead, and soon never come back.
Stop it! It's not my daughter's voice.
Alright. I'm afraid to touch this thing. I went up to that thing. Let's try and touch it. Okay, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Let's get the hell out of here. I don't know if this is function of the island, like a secret, or call back to one of Lovecraft's stories. I don't actually remember if anything like that was described in one of the stories about Cthulhu or Dagon. Who appeared to be, so far as we know. Okay, the music is ending. What the shit? Oh, hey. I have one of those. Look at the tiny tentacle things. Each one has a little offering bowl or doggy dish. Each with one of these guys in it. We have one too. I wonder if one of them is missing one? And if we should... Yeah, that one's missing one. And if we should mess with that... Who's hovered over his... Okay. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god. I'm dying. Oh my god. Why did that have to happen? Why did that have to happen? Give me my stupid thing back, you asshole. Now I'm standing on you. How did something like that I don't have a health bar, I don't think. I don't see one anywhere. But that thing slapped the crap out of us. Yeah, I got jump scared, so what? So did you. I didn't like that. Not only did we get jump scared and slapped, but we also lost our little coin thing, and I wanted to see if we could use it for something else. Is this a way we can go? It is not. Soundtrack is freaking me out. shut up. Look at you. Bird is still glitching out. Hey, Bird, did you see where that giant tentacle monster went? I'm gonna kick the hell out of it. Come on, baby. You better be over there. Nope. Nope. Alright, I think there's a way to go down this. We're going to decide which way to go, then I'm going to take a short break. I think there's a way to go over on this way. I don't know what we have in our inventory that might... We don't have anything in our inventory. Alright. Which means... we're going to go this way. We're back at the lighthouse. So we've made it back to the lighthouse, and there's some candles down there. I'm going to go that way, but first, we're going to take a short break. Thank you all for tuning in and watching me get the crap scared out of me in the shore. I'll be back in about 5 minutes or so on stream, and if you're watching on YouTube, just navigate over to part 2 to watch me get my tonsils ripped out by Cthulhu and other otherworldly tentacles. All right, see you in a few minutes, everybody. Cheers.